Lightspeed Studios has just announced the arrival of Final Fantasy XIV Mobile, which I'm still absolutely blown away by. So let's take a look at the trailers and see what we can expect. As someone who's played the PC and console versions of FF14 for many years, I can't wait to see how this translates to a mobile platform. Here we go, Yoshi-P announcing something awesome, Final Fantasy XIV Mobile's teaser trailer. Okay, if this is gameplay, first things first, it's extraordinary that this game looks the way it does. It is shockingly close to the original, and the characters look the same as how they did when A Realm Reborn was first announced. And I'm pretty sure those were all of the jobs and races from the original 2.0, and Uldar's looking great. Wow. Okay, I can spot a miner in the crowd there. Does that mean that we can do crafting and gathering in this? Because that's perfect for mobile play. Being able to jump in for a few minutes and make an item for a friend. Gold saucer! Wait, does this mean that we can play triple triad on the go? I've been wanting to do that since Final Fantasy VIII when I was a child. Actually, I'm pretty sure that this music track is original. It's not in the PC version. I wonder if Soken and the music team has more original music for this. Limsa, looking great. I can't believe that this is footage from a mobile platform. Bards doing their thing in Limsa. You can always rely on the bars to bring the entertainment. Oh, that's Wolves Den. That's Wolves Den's Pier. That's PvP. There's PvP. That's going to be so interesting to be able to meet up with people in person and battle. Mounts. There we go. I want that fat chocobo. It's Ida and Papalimo. So does that mean that FF14 Mobile is retelling the entire story of A Realm Reborn? Because I've been wanting to go back and re-experience the story again, and now I have a reason to. Oh, this performance is so cute. I know I'll be picking White Mage up, again, right off the bat. Scholar, Paladin, Warrior, Dragoon. Yeah, it looks like all of the jobs from 2.0 are here. Titan? Oh, this looks good. And the way this is juxtaposed with the performance is actually really cool. Ooh. The attacks and the actions look different to how they do in the PC version. I wonder how that's going to look when this is finished. Certainly going to be interesting for new players and returning ones. As somebody who never got to experience 2.0 from when it first released, having started the PC version with Stormblood, it's going to be really cool to join in with this from the very beginning. And the limit breaks are still here. Nothing more satisfying than cracking one of those out to finish a fight. I'm so impressed. The idea of playing Final Fantasy XIV on the go is genuinely really exciting.
It's me.
Osminphilia! Pray return to the waking sands. It's been so long since we've heard that. Oh, what a great way to close the trailer out. Pull on those heartstrings with the new key art too. How far technology has come where we can play Final Fantasy XIV. Now everyone can try the critically acclaimed MMORPG, right? That trailer was amazing, but there are so many questions at the end of it. But we weren't just given a trailer for FF14 Mobile, we have an interview with Yoshi-P. So let's take a look at some of the things he says in the interview that will hopefully answer some of those questions. It's so great that Square and Yoshi-P are still overseeing so much of this version of the game, and Lightspeed Studios have done really well with PUBG Mobile in the past, so I think they'll be able to carry the torch well here as well. It's clear here that Lightspeed has reverence for Final Fantasy XIV, so we can trust that the team will stay true to the game's essence. Okay, so this confirms that Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XIV Mobile are independent from one another, which means you won't have to worry about this release affecting Final Fantasy XIV on PC or console, and it's going to be great for people who haven't played before and might be intimidated by the PC version being so big. So, the fact that Yoshi-P says here that Final Fantasy XIV Mobile is intended to be enjoyed in short bursts separates it from the PC version in a really interesting way, and I look forward to seeing how this plans out exactly. As somebody who's a working adult, I don't always have time to sit at my PC and play for hours, so this actually might be perfect for me. So duties are having their mechanics change for the mobile game, which is really cool. It goes to show just how much detail is going into refining the whole game into a brand new experience for mobile, and I'll be really interested to see how other players in person can jump into duties together, and it means that we veteran players can see 2.0 through a brand new lens. Right, okay. So the story recreation is going to be really important to the team here, which is really nice to hear. The narrative is such a big draw to people with Final Fantasy XIV, and being able to get newer users to experience it like you did, or re-experience it with a new set of eyes like I will, is very cool. Okay, big question here. Where does Final Fantasy XIV Mobile story begin? It's starting from A Realm Reborn, so 2.0 from the PC and console version, and the other expansions will be coming later by the sounds of things. This will work nicely for people who want to jump in and take the story at an easier pace if they want to without having to worry about taking everything in all at once. But I'm sure the release schedule is going to be faster for this to prevent content drought. I wonder how much from the releases beyond the original 2.0 could be brought in earlier with mobile though. How does combat in Final Fantasy XIV Mobile differ from that of FF14? Can we still expect high difficulty content? So all jobs have had major changes to fit the mobile experience, which makes sense given how many actions there are for combat jobs. You couldn't fit all of them on a touchscreen. I wonder what other changes there will have been made to the UI for this. Okay, Gold Saucer, coming in full force. This is fantastic. I'm a huge Triple Triad fan, so being able to take this minigame on the road, really exciting. And drives home the fact that you can be a casual player in this and still enjoy it, just like the PC version. Okay, so monetization-wise, it's going to be really interesting to see how this performs on a mobile platform. Because with the original Final Fantasy XIV being a subscription-based model, it's really interesting to see that Final Fantasy XIV Mobile is foregoing that model in favour of a free-to-play model, which will line up nicely with the trial version of the PC game, and by stating that it doesn't push gacha systems, it certainly takes a weight off my shoulders. What would you say is the appeal of Final Fantasy XIV for those who've yet to try it? I think the story is a massive part of what makes Final Fantasy XIV as successful as it is, but I think that the community that the game has accumulated over the last 10 years also speaks volumes for it, and getting people to try the mobile version could bring veteran and new players together all over again. So a way in which Final Fantasy XIV has always gotten players, new and old, to come together is through the Sprout and Mentor system, and the idea of being able to encounter players all over the world, from anywhere in the world thanks to this mobile platform, is actually really exciting. Okay, so the game is launching in China first and then being released in other regions, so we'll need to keep a watchful eye on information as it releases and hope the wait isn't too long before the rest of the world gets to play it too. All in all, I think this is a fantastic idea. It's certainly a very ambitious one, and I really look forward to hearing more about it and giving it a try for myself when it arrives. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you think of Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. Is it something you're going to try? If you've never played it before and want to give it a go, this might be the way to do it.